In many African villages, tradition is not just a way of life, it is the heartbeat of the people. Among these traditions, the talking drum holds a sacred place. It is more than an instrument, it is a voice that speaks to the people in times of joy, danger, and important announcements. In the village of Umuaka, the talking drum was respected and feared, for it was believed that it could never speak without purpose. The drum was kept in the village square under an ancient iroko tree. Only one man, the village drummer, was permitted to play it. His name was Okeke, a quiet and disciplined man who understood the language of the drum better than anyone else. Whenever the drum sounded, the villagers listened carefully, for its message was always clear. So, one quiet night, when the moon was high and the village lay asleep, something unusual happened. Without warning, the talking drum began to beat. At first, the sound was faint, almost like a whisper carried by the wind. But slowly, it grew louder and more urgent. The rhythm was not random. It was deliberate, controlled, and meaningful. The kind of sound that could only come from a skilled drummer. Yet there was a problem. No one was at the village square. Startled by the sound, villagers woke from their sleep. Men grabbed their wrappers and hurried outside. Women held their children close, fear written all over their faces. One question filled every heart: who was beating the drum? As they gathered at the village square, their fear deepened. The drum was moving, beating, speaking, but there was no drummer. A cold silence fell over the crowd. Even the bravest among them felt a chill run down their spine. This was no ordinary event. Something beyond human understanding was taking place. The elders stepped forward, their faces tense. They listened carefully to the rhythm of the drum. It was not just noise, it was a message only they could interpret. Slowly, one of the oldest men in the village spoke, his voice trembling. "The drum is speaking the truth." The villagers looked at one another in confusion. "What truth?" someone asked. But before anyone could respond, the drum changed its rhythm. This time, the message was clearer, stronger, impossible to ignore. It began to reveal a secret that had been buried in the village for many years. The drum spoke of a young man who had disappeared long ago. At the time, the villagers believed he had traveled to another land in search of a better life. His absence has been accepted, and over time, he was forgotten. But the drum told a different story. It revealed that the young man had not left the village. He had been killed. Murmurs spread through the crowd. Fear turned into shock. The drum continued. It spoke of betrayal. It spoke of greed. It spoke of a crime committed in darkness. And then it revealed the unthinkable. The man responsible was still in the village. Not just any man, a respected elder. The entire crowd gasped. All eyes slowly turned towards him. He stood there, frozen, his face pale, his body trembling. For years he had lived among them, respected and trusted, carrying a secret no one knew. Until that night, until the drum spoke. Unable to bear the weight of the truth any longer, The man fell to his knees. Tears filled his eyes as he confessed. What he had hidden for years had finally come to light. The village was thrown into deep silence. Justice, they realized, could not be escaped. From that day on, the story of the talking drum spread far beyond Umuaka. It became a lesson told to children and remembrance by elders, that no matter how deeply a secret is buried, no matter how long it is hidden, the truth will always find a way to speak. And sometimes it may speak when no one expects it. So, you that is watching this video, that listen to the story, this is a lesson to you. This is a lesson that makes us to understand that in this life, bad and evil acts never lasts. Yes, they can only take time to be revealed, but certainly they must be revealed.